drinking on? You like
Whatever.
that sweet shit, don't you?
I drink whatever, especially when it's free. I told you whatever.
Yeah, you did.
I did told you. I'm not a complainer at all.
Okay.
I'm not gonna complain. It's like I'm complaining about something I didn't buy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I would never do that.
For sure. Is that live?
What?
The Pro Bowl.
Yep.
My boy Bijan made the Pro Bowl. I ain't been keeping up with them, boy. The past 2-3 weeks, I ain't been keeping up with shit.
I ain't really nothing to keep on no damn flag football. You know, you be playing flag football now in the Pro Bowl.
To make sure them boys don't get hurt. Well, shit, you can still get hurt out there too, though.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. No, business is business. Shit, you still look. At the end of the day, the kids gonna watch it.
Yeah.
So, end of the day, kids gonna watch it. That's all they care about. Well, they better be careful about these kids, cause people ain't making kids no more like that. Besides you.
Hey man, I'm spinning them motherfuckers. Nah, this the last one though. This it. That's it. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and let them folks do what they gotta do. Cut whatever they gotta cut. Get it up out of there. I ain't even finna play like that. Especially I'm really finna take and put everything into this shit.
Right.
I can't take that risk. I already got it. I got 4 headaches right now.
Right.
6 of you include their mamas.
Right.
Hell no.
You just had a little boy a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, I got theirs. Nah, little girl, I got 4. So I got my oldest son.
Okay.
He just turned 13. That man, damn, I'm old. God damn, I got a teenager, nigga.
Yeah. I got 11-year-old.
Shit.
I got 11-year-old, so shit.
I had her when I was 20, 19, somewhere around there.
Somewhere around there.
I know it was like right after high school. And then I got a little man that's 7 years old. I got a 3-year-old little girl, and then the baby that just dropped a week ago.
Baby just dropped. It be like that, man.
I did it. So
like
we working with it.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I got my little football team. I'm straight now.
Yeah. Hey.
And they got each other.
That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? You want to scroll up and so they can see your music video a little bit?
What they want?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, yo.
Yeah. Cocaine. But not the cocaine though. Spit the shit to make you feel it in your veins. Hold on, freeze, this that cocaine. For the cool mother lover, sons are none other than Neptune. Spit the shit to make you feel it, feel it. Spit the shit to make you feel it, cocaine. Spit the shit to make you feel it, coke, cool. Spit the shit to make you feel it in your veins.
We appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Like, comment, subscribe,
Watch,
share.
support.
Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Like, nigga, you know it wasn't about no bitch, nigga. You know it wasn't about no piece of pussy, nigga. You know what the fuck you did. But fuck it, nigga. Let's go now. Bitch, I said what I said, cause you did what you did. Lucky and genuine love for your kids. Back on the wall, you gon' stab me again. The memory won't happen again. Bitch, I said what I said, cause the moves that you made. On sugarcoat shit, cause it's spade is a spade. Put you in motions on roads out of pain. I be this way till I go to the grave. Bitch, I said what I said, cause you did what you did. Lucky and genuine love for your kids. Back on the wall, you gon' stab me again. Committed, the memory won't happen again. Bitch, I said what I said, cause the moves that you made. On sugarcoat shit, cause it's spade is a spade. Put you in motions on roads out of pain. I be this way till I go to the grave. I said what I said, cause you move how you move. I was on law, you were breaking the rules. Standing on business with nothing to lose. Time at a time, it's the shit that I prove. You were my brother, this shit wouldn't change. I know you feel different, this shit ain't the same. I would've stepped on a nigga and prepped any nigga that thought he could play with your name. I'm never gonna speak on the shit that I know. You are what I am, so you know how I go. Fuck chasing hoes, cause I'd rather have loyalty from you when we out here running these roads. I speak how I speak, cause I stand on my words. I comprehend well and your actions absurd. If you wasn't with it, you shouldn't have got in it. Just stay out the streets and get back on the curb. I ain't worried about a bitch, rather go hit a lick with a stick in the mix with a couple of J's. I got
Yo.
Back with my dog again. On the A1 Production Studio, you know what I mean? Company, right? Man, tell them who you is. I already know who you is.
What the camera at? I don't even know what one of you want. Oh, okay. Man, y'all, I ain't gonna say y'all already know. For the ones who do know, Otto Red, man. Otto Red on K on all platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Snap, Twitch. I be doing a little gaming and shit too, so you can catch me on 2K.
I'm gonna put your
Warzone.
Twitch on there, cause I put Spook Twitch on there too.
Yeah, put me on there, man. I be in I'll spank your ass, 2K Madden,
talk your shit,
card, whatever y'all want. And I'm good for the money. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Send the cash out to a mutual, and we'll handle that business. We'll definitely handle that business. But yeah, Apple Music, Spotify. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 albums and a mixtape drop, courtesy of DJ Chuck T.
Okay.
On Audio Mac called "You Don't Speak My Slang," which I dropped that a couple years back. First album was Iwi. Second one, In Love With Me, and the most recent one, which I haven't promoted as much as because it wasn't supposed to be dropped. It got dropped, and then I'm gonna tell the truth.
Come on.
I had Baby Mama Drama. I had real bad Baby Mama Drama. I fucked up. She caught me in the mix, and she went crazy.
Got you.
So the motherfucker dropped my album.
Yeah, I think you did tell me that.
Yeah, she dropped. I found out it was her.
Oh no, you didn't tell me who did it.
Okay, so I finally found out.
Okay, so this part 2, y'all.
So
this on the A1 Productions. We get some exclusive new shit.
Yeah. Nobody knows this. I ain't talking to no. I don't got no therapist. I don't got no homeboy I go to with no private business and that.
Right.
So all this shit, it's a lot of balled up shit.
Got a lot of shit to talk about, y'all.
But yeah, so I found out she dropped it, and then deleted it. So I didn't know when I went on DistroKid what I was using at the time because everybody was like, yeah man, I just downloaded Toxic Ass Love Story, and then people started promoting it, but I was still in the process of getting it mixed and mastered.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah, ain't no way that shouldn't even be out. And then found out it was out. Went to go check my DistroKid, and it wasn't on DistroKid, but it was in stores. It was in like Apple Music, Spotify. I think it was up, but when I reported it in I think Spotify finally took it down. But it's still in Apple Music. It's still up on YouTube. So I'm not getting no residuals or nothing for it because I don't have like, it's like a code that go with each song.
Got you.
I don't have that documentation to go to Sound Exchange and all these other platforms. Be like, hey man, that's my song. Wherever it gets spent, royalties come to me. It's a whole process, but I'm working on the process of redropping it. They said it should all be able to blend within a couple of months. So I'm gonna just redrop it, push it back out, and give it a little promo. But that was one of the ones that I was pretty proud of because I was putting some shit into it. Toxic Ass Love Story. It's still the shit though. It's still the shit. So as of now, I'm working on. Like I got a session later on. Shout out I Mix Nation. I got a session with Nation. Shout out JC, the producer. Them the only 2 people I ever recorded with in South Carolina. The only 2 people I'm ever gonna probably record with in South Carolina. Shout out to my boy what is that? Damn Caleb. Crazy on the beats. That probably outside of JC, that's the only person I go to for beats. I don't be on YouTube getting beats and shit. So I shot with them 2 exclusively. I got 2 projects that I'm finna be working on moving forward starting tonight. One on with the boy Eddie Pills.
Shout out to my dog
Finally
Eddie.
got me a little feature with Eddie Pills. And I mean, bro went crazy.
I'm telling you, man.
That nigga went crazy. I can't even hold on that shit. I be seeing. The song would have been done if I didn't hear his verse. I was like, his verse made me want to go touch up the whole song.
Shout out, bro. That's
the whole song. I was like, yeah, all right, this what the hype about. Because everybody, you told me, my dog, JC, and a couple other people like, man, bro, you got to do one with Eddie Pills. Bro. Shit, get in there with bruh.
Yeah.
Because bruh shit, he all over the place with it, but when he bring that shit together, I was like, oh yeah, I see what it is.
Oh my God.
Definitely shout out Eddie Pills.
Shout out, man.
Bruh still doing going through his little situation. Free him. If that's the case, I ain't caught up with it in a few days. But it's gonna be that, and the song I got called On The Way. I started recording it, and I'm finna finish it up tonight. And then I'm gonna throw everything into it. I kind of caught a wave back when I dropped the song called Commas, and I didn't really ride the wave or the way I was supposed to because I was too worried about making sure that the niggas was around me got a piece of the spotlight.
Right.
When I should have been handling it a different way. So now I'm focused. I finally got my mind right. I drink, but I don't drink.
Right.
I don't be
No.
in the mix. So I'm locked in now, man.
Hell yeah. I'm glad that you locked in, man. And congrats on the new baby.
Appreciate it.
My dog
Appreciate it.
and fucking.
You know what I'm saying? I been doing a little fucking, ain't
Yeah,
just a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? Just a little drop.
It's on. I'm going on. I'm on the celibacy shit though.
You can't.
No. Seriously.
Okay.
Right now.
So you focus. Hold on, no, time out, bro. You hold on. All right,
What?
no. What I'm saying is, I need to grab one of my caps because she got to wait 6 weeks though.
I ain't. But even prior to that, even prior to the baby dropping, I ain't been touching nobody. I've been keeping.
All right, this is what I want to see.
Since I think like October, maybe November.
Right.
I made
But
it.
you know your test.
I made it through no November.
Okay, so your test really is gonna be after the 6 months. That's when your test gonna be, bro. That's when you really gonna see if you disciplined, bro.
I mean, you right.
Yeah, that's what you really gonna see when you disciplined.
But I ain't gonna lie. I feel like if I can make it as far as I have, and if I can get to that point,
Yeah. I
might fold.
That's what I'm saying.
But
that's what I'm saying because like I've been in a situation before because like at one point like when her belly gets that big, you know, and you got homeboy that clown and shit, and you're like y'all still be having sex. You think you be hitting the baby head and that like you know.
Man, look,
you know what I'm saying? So you be like I'm gonna wait till we.
I ain't gonna get graphic, but I had a scare, so that was one of the reasons.
See?
I was like fuck no, and then
Right.
like you dealing with a pregnant woman, so they
Right.
start thinking that you not attracted to them,
Oh,
or
yeah.
they going through the hormone shift.
everything.
And me
Right.
personally, I was like, no Diddy, I almost killed you with this motherfucker,
Right.
like, or at least in my mind, like we had a situation and we had to go to the hospital. I'm like, I ain't touched it. No, hell no. Hell no shit. It's not, man, fuck that. I'm traumatized.
Right.
It is what it is.
Right.
So we're gonna keep the baby safe.
Yeah.
And
You working on you.
yeah, we get in the gym, get our mind up about it right after we get him up out of there.
Right.
I might revisit.
Right.
You know what I mean? I might step back in my domain. Sit in, that his house. He belong. And you know what I mean? I love you though.
Well, hey, I wish you the best on that. All right.
Nah, for
Be
sure.
honest. That's this week. You gonna go ham.
I'm gonna make it, man.
I hope you do.
I'm gonna make it to at least the summer.
the summer. Ooh.
I feel like I can make it at least. And if I make it to the summer, fuck it, man. Cause I ain't married yet. You
Right.
feel me? And I do eventually want to have a situation where I'm married.
Right.
So, bro, I done like that. Well, a lot of niggas don't know, especially if you drink. A lot of niggas don't pay attention to that. Alcohol plays a big factor.
Oh hell yeah.
I don't drink like that, so
Right,
I'm not like I'm more focused on building stability for my family more so than I get drunk. I want to fuck.
Right.
That's it's a lot of niggas who gonna act like that ain't the goal.
Right.
But you get drunk right now, you got a pocket full of money. You want to find some pussy. If you drunk, you want something to put your dick in.
Exactly.
Most of the time, that's the goal.
That's when you single. All right.
Single or if you in a relationship. The
Yeah,
relationship
yeah,
is
but
even
fuck-
worse
Yeah,
because
but with your girl.
What?
I want to make sure
I'm gonna say the shit that niggas be scared to say.
about what talking about cheating.
Bro, if you in a relationship and you getting drunk and you at the house and then
No,
that
I ain't
nigga,
talking
all
about-
of that,
No, I ain't talking
everything.
I ain't talking about in the house though. I'm talking about
Our house, out of the house.
I'm talking about our house though. That's what I'm talking about.
Elaborate.
You know what I'm saying? So like you said, if you drunk, got money, and you out, you getting out, like, or you going back home? Get the home.
Then you get out and then go home, and
then get home
maybe
too.
gets home too. Like, say, bro, listen.
No, you right, no.
And it's not a shot at having something at home. It's just once that alcohol get in,
Yeah,
bro,
I
you
feel
want to go on. You damn near want to go on an adventure and the journey ends with you getting some new pussy.
I feel you.
Especially if you could
I tell you
afford
what,
if you could afford to get around the bad bitches that you want to be around.
Yeah.
The problem with most niggas is you can only access the bitches you can afford to be around.
Facts.
Once you get access to the upper echelon and you could afford to be around them and take them home,
And you got game.
what?
You know, if you got
The alcohol plays a factor. I'm not saying you gonna always want real nigga gonna admit, hey man, look, I love my old lady. I tell you, I'm gonna always be sexually attracted to other women.
Yeah.
It's about if I could resist that temptation.
You can't.
Once I become an old married man or whatever the case may be.
still gonna
But
thinking about it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna never stop thinking about new pussy.
Right.
Hell nah.
I see
What?
people all the time.
What?
I tell people all the time, Otto.
That's why you gotta be with somebody that understand you for who you really are.
Right,
A lot of these motherfuckers, come on, females, they gonna think about other niggas. That don't mean they gotta act on it.
Right.
But they gonna think about other people
Yeah.
sexually. I had to. At first, I thought luxury, but disadvantage of having a female that like both. So at first, hey, all right, yeah, she more into girls, but shit, she also like me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who the fuck you texting.
Right.
This my whole bitch. I don't know that. And then you got these new bitches who don't just want to be another girl. They want to be a nigga to your girl.
Yeah.
On some dominant type. Man, bitch, hell no. Ain't nobody in there motherfucker coming and fucking them but me. You can scissor kick all day.
Well, I had a conversation with somebody. I ain't gonna say no names. And she's older now, right? And she got these masculine energy because she got kids, she's a single parent, and she got shit together. So, sometimes they build that masculine energy, like, I don't need no nigga type shit, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, you got go. I said, you want a masculine man? She's like, yeah. I said, no masculine man gonna come to you. She's like, what you mean? I said, if I was feminine and I was trying to talk to you, would you talk to me? No. Exactly. So a masculine man's not gonna talk to a masculine woman. I said, you're gonna get to a point you're gonna start talking to girls. Because she's like, what you mean? Because you're going to have to settle because you ain't going to find a man that you think you
want. Bitch ass nigga.
Right. Because that's what they're going to attract. Because they masculine, right? She started talking to a girl for the first time, right? Guess what happened? This girl is like, not finessing, but she's finessing these words. She's telling this girl, I'm going to see my partner. She's like, what you mean by partner? Oh, just somebody I be having, like, I don't know the lesbian language, but I know partner mean partner.
Partner.
They doing something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't a homegirl. And she's like, what you mean? I was like, she's telling you these words, and you probably don't know that you don't know these words. But when you ask her or whatever, and she gonna just come to you normal, because that's this type of, I guess that's what they do. That's how she does it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You trying to build a relationship with her. You talking about you think you're gonna be the only one. Nah. Then she said she had an ex-wife, and they don't say ex-wife. She still call her wife. I said, you dumb as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you dumb.
Yeah.
She
Going through the same shit.
Oh, yeah. Yes, she might be with a nigga.
The only problem with it sound the same, the girl on girl relationship, it don't really work because if you with a man and you got all that toxic shit going on, and you with a man, most of the time you swinging and putting your hand out in their face, most men can walk away from that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
When it's a girl doing that to another girl, bitch, we about to fight.
Yeah,
I had them hold bitch, we about to take it down.
That's why I told her, bro. And that's
you in there beating each other the fuck up.
That's why I told her, too.
Hell no.
Right, and I was screaming one day, and I asked these girls questions because they was because I was getting on them because they accountability, and they was like, I said, you think women understand relationships more than men? You're like, yeah, I think they do. I said, no, they don't. Nah. She said, what you mean? I said, so we're not gonna argue about the opposite sex. I said, just Google gay sex. More men stay together more than women do. Women are divorce rates higher than like opposite sex. So obviously you can't say that. So y'all don't want it as much. It depends on what you like and what you want. They still remain in that. It depends on your happiness. Men don't care about happiness that much. We're going to find a way. As long as we keep grinding, do what we got to do. We're going to be miserable or sad, and we're going to do what we got to do. As long as you do your part and be on your duty, we know how hard this world is and hard to be a man taking care of our kids, and you do the little things, cook, clean, and talk to me soft and good.
Yeah.
But we don't care about happiness. Like, relationship is not built off happiness. You never heard a vow say happiness, man. It never say happiness. Because all that shit could change.
It's say for better or for worse.
Right.
Thinking thin, right or wrong,
Rich
to
or
death
poor.
do us part,
Exactly.
rich or poor. Yeah,
You know
don't
what
say
I'm
nothing
saying?
about your happiness, bitch.
Never, bro. That would be
You had a duty.
Right, bro.
But most females are only taught the concept of being the ideals of being a wife. They only are taught the fairy tale wedding and having kids and riding out with the sunset and he get you out of the big house and all that shit. But it take work to go into that. It take a nigga coming home with an attitude and you having the self-control to be able to control you being angry at the time that he angry. Right. Like you being able to put your personal feelings to the back burner because he the one that take care of the household structure. Not that you don't play an equal and equivalent part, but it's an opposite.
Yeah, it's a difference.
Role.
Yeah, it's a difference.
That's the only difference.
Yeah, because I remember I was talking to somebody else.
My mom was a housewife.
Right.
And my pops, I didn't understand that shit until I got grown. Like I used to have a real. Man, I had beef with this nigga. I'm your only son. Yeah, I'm your only son.
Oh.
So I had a complex, like, I had a military dad.
I heard the last part you said before you started talking, you said duty. So I heard what you said, duty and role.
But when I think about how their relationship was and how I think about how it made it as far as at least getting us out of college, I mean, all out of high school and shit, graduated and being adults.
Shout out to your parents.
Shout out to them. It made it because she embraced the duty.
Yeah.
Like no matter,
That's the most.
I never not once really heard my mom and my dad argue. I think they argued one time. And the one time they argued, she got to remind me what happened because I don't even really remember the one time that she be talking about. So growing up, I would say he wasn't around, but he wasn't around because he was taking care of business. Mm-hmm. And I kind of resented him for that. Cause I'm like, man, I'm your only son. When you do come around, you an embarrassment to me. You one of them old call me by the name. I don't want to be called by in front of my homeboys. He one of them, you know what I'm saying? Straight up just Sergeant Dickhead. You feel me? That's what Pops was, Sergeant Dickhead. But then with my brother, my cousins, my cousins, we call them brothers because before we moved to the south side, we stayed in my grandma's house in Tummaville. Right. So I call all my cousins that grew up at that house. I pretty much call them my brothers. Right. Which Smoke, Dunn, really all of them, because everybody grew up in Tummaville. So Trout, T-Red, Steve, William, them were my immediate cousins.
Right.
When they came around, sports talk, dap them up, football talk, man, you know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about the new rappers and the music and everything, and I come in trying to be cool. I'm not your friend, I'm your father. Yes. Hey, man,
come on, man.
What's going on, bro? Like, we ain't good. No, we not cool.
So
I'm in the corner looking salty or feeling salty because I'm looking at it like you showing them more love, but he was trying to show me a structure. But I think he didn't understand the difference between me and my pops was my pops grew up with 7 brothers.
Right, and you gotta understand his trail too.
And that's what I'm explaining. So he grew up with 7 brothers and 6 sisters. 13 or 11. Lost a brother when he was young. R.I.P. Uncle David. He didn't need a pops as much as I did because you had brothers. Yeah, 7 of y'all motherfuckers, and you was the second to the oldest. So you had little brothers, big brothers. Right. You didn't really need to go talk to pops about puberty.
You had brothers,
and
police,
who done already been through. Like your big brother, he going through puberty. Right. When you start going through that, he can talk to you. Right. When we moved to the south side, it's me and 2 sisters.
Right, I got you.
Moms and pops. So I ain't had nobody else to talk to. Hey man, yo, you know what, pops, I'm going through. Man, I'm starting to, hey man, these girls is looking, hey man, you go to school, you get your grades. I'm like, hey man, that ain't helping me. Yeah. Wait, now I'm trying to figure out why I'm waking up sticky and all type of other shit. Like holler at me. Yeah. All right, you ain't gonna talk to me. I'm gonna holler at these niggas. Yeah. Hey, bro, man, nigga, what you woke up with some what they call it? Some dog? You skinning dog water now? Niggas on the block. Right. Now I'm not, instead of talking to pops, cause I'm trying to talk to pops, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying? He was raised different. Yeah, his pops didn't talk to him like that, but. He didn't realize it's because you had other people to talk to. Yeah. Me and you the only 2 dick swinging in this house, and I'm supposed to be learning from you. So long story short, well, it ain't really a long story short, but I had to learn from the niggas that I could talk to. Right. And cell phones wasn't there. Cell phones was invented, but I'm 13, 12, 14 years old. I didn't have one outside of the. I made a way. Yeah. So goddamn.
Okay.
I started talking to the niggas on the block, the niggas in the street, goddamn. When I talked to them and they started teaching me, man, hey man, when I lost my virginity. Then I lost my virginity and there was no finish. It was just, I thought we laid there kissing. I put it in and just laid. We pretty much laid there. Right. You feel me? So should I go back talking? I'm like, man, it wasn't how it was supposed. Like, bro, that was the point of that. I mean, I've been kissing bitch and that wasn't shit. It was like, bro, you supposed to. Like, nigga, what you doing, bro? You supposed to be moving and shit like you. So they clowning me. Right. You know what I'm saying? But this is my girlfriend. So, all right. Next day, I'm finna go back and we finna try this shit again.
You better go and start moving.
I'm finna try. I go back. Holy shit. Wait, hold on.
You start moving.
Next day, we go to school.
You the man?
She talking about she pregnant. What? I had a condom on. But, bro, this was like my first. Look, this like my first nut, man. So goddamn, I filled that motherfucker up. I'm talking about that shit was shooting out the condom. It was nut for days.
Hey, boy.
So the next day we in school, her homegirl come to me and tell me she done got pregnant. So we done had to have. Now mind you, this is my coach's stepdaughter, my baseball coach. Now I'm like baseball player.
Yeah.
So this coach's stepdaughter find this out. She tell her parents. So I gotta come home. Tell mine.
Right.
We have a whole sit down. Nigga, coach got me at practice. I'm talking about dying. Nigga running hills, running everything. Like you gonna sit out game. She wasn't even pregnant. Come to find out.
Damn.
But it was both I guess.
Yeah.
So we kind of got lost in the soul. But I started learning. Once I learned that, nigga, I couldn't think about nothing but pussy. Like what? And when I came to Pops, I talk about it. I'm like, hey man, you could have kind of had some control over this.
Yeah.
But now shit, nigga, fuck school, fuck. I'm talking about. I just want some money so I could get in some ass. Like nigga, what? That shit blew a nigga mind, bro.
Hey, my God.
And it wasn't like it is now. Like how all these little females now, they in tune with their body. They working out. They in all of them. They trying to like they getting better by the generations.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you had some female that were bad at my school and shit like that, but I had like
it was different.
We had girlfriends. Like you had some niggas who had hoes,
but it was younger.
But
it was the innocent that we found attracted to, though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They still had their clothes on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying.
But then when you took the ones I had, bro, they finally came up.
I'm just saying, but that's when you put the work in too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be on that phone, staying on the phone.
Late at night, you had to put in that work.
Sleeping on the phone, had to stay the phone. You had to have curfew, man. And then,
I was sneaking out the house for that pussy. I'm talking about climbing off
windows. Man.
What? Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, riding my bike for 4-5 miles at a time.
That's when it was cool to ride bikes.
What?
Man,
I'll pull up, park that shit at the neighbor house, sneak up in the back.
And that's because all you gotta do is be home for the street lights.
No. I was toxic. Yes.
Oh yeah,
bro. I got caught. I got caught at my.
What age you was when you got caught that time? Then
I got caught when I was 16.
Okay, that's kind of like you that kind.
I had just turned.
Yeah.
No, it might have been 15. I ain't gonna lie, but I still got. It was this was the love of my life. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Couldn't nobody keep me away from that girl, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. You what? I'm going out the window. Man, I had to try to set the shoes up under the blanket with the pillow. Right. Only way I fucked up when he finally caught me. To mind you, I had been doing this shit for months.
Oh yeah.
I've been smacking
this
shit every night.
Or it was just
I ain't get comfortable. I just slipped one time.
Hold on, you slipped once.
I slipped once. We was talking on the phone before I went to her house.
Yeah.
And then I fell asleep, woke up, and it was still within the window where I could go to her house. And I left the fucking cordless phone in my room when I left. So when Pops got all work, he was looking for the cordless phone. Pressed the button and it was in the bed with my little fake body. He came in and seen it. I was like, they calling. I got the cell phone on me. They calling. I'm like, why they calling?
That dog done pull a Zach Morris Saved by the Bell.
They called me, bro. And they knew exactly why I wore too.
Oh, man.
Of
course, you said that was your baby.
I was riding my bike home. He would call 30 minutes. When you get here, I'm like, man, you know what? I'm not coming back. This is me officially right now. I got the fuck on through. I was in hotels and everything, bro. I'm not going back over there. Sergeant gonna kick my ass. Like, get back over there. It's over with.
Oh man, that's crazy, bro. All right, now back to the music. All right, we had a good story, man.
Life.
Hey, we got more coming.
Life, man. That ain't shit.
Oh, no, I know because yo.
Yeah, we're gonna get to it.
Yeah.
We might have to do like a 30-part episode.
Yeah. Oh yeah, God damn.
Life of Otto.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that. So, give me name of all your albums that you got, and you said the project you were. Is it a project or is it an album project?
I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know what it's gonna be. I know I'm gonna drop the single.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna push the single, do a whole lot of content, just push. The song called "On the Way" OTW.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just drop that, push it. But I don't know. I got about 4 or 5 songs that I done recorded. I kind of want to drop an EP, but I feel like I got so much music that's already been released that people haven't heard that it don't make sense to drop a bunch of projects when I could just at this point, anytime I make a song, I'm gonna take 2 to 3 months at a time to put work into that one song, or if it take that long, but I'm gonna perfect it. Right. And I'm gonna just drop it. Every time I finish a song, I'm gonna drop it. I ain't gonna wait until I have a whole backed up catalog. I've been doing that for this whole time, and it ain't worked yet. So I feel like now, push the content, push whatever you already got, make content for it, push it. And when you drop something new, do the same thing for that. But don't forget about what you already got going on. Because I've been looking at it like my music was old because it's been out for a while.
Right.
But every time I meet new people every day, and every time I meet new people, the music is new to them.
Yeah.
So the only people who really done heard it is the few select people that done heard it around the way, or my fan base, which is growing. So I feel like go check, go. If you don't know me, like if you listen to my album from Iwi was the first one. It is what it is. That's the tattoo. That's the album cover. I took a picture of that, turned it negative, and put it on the album cover. So that was the first one that I dropped, and that was a time I was at a time where I was spiraling. I was in it. I was in a lot of shit. So I feel like if you start with Iwi, you go to In Love With Me, which is the one with me and my son on the front of the cover. He like my mirror image, but it's really just me and him. That's the second album. I want to say I dropped You Don't Speak My Language in between those two, which was me. All of those between those three was my transition from drinking in the club, fighting, starting to gang shit every night to becoming more conscious of and more aware of my albums. Or my actions. So,
dang, it's crazy though, because I was showing you my video of Spook and stuff. The crazy part is both your first album name is What It Is. That's the crazy
yeah.
part.
Oh yeah.
Right. And then the third one he said was the process of him involving, and you know what I'm saying. You already, that's crazy. Bro. Y'all got to meet, bro. Spooks. I'm gonna give my
definitely link me with him. Hell yeah. But after getting shot, goddamn, I'd have been stabbed in that, bro. It done been a lot of shit. So when if you fuck with any of the music I'm doing now, if you fuck with me, period, at all, start with Iwi, and then just listen to the albums. It's all. I think You Don't Speak My Language is only on Audio Mac, but you can hear the transition of my life. You gonna hear. I don't rap about nothing that I haven't lived. Or haven't seen per se, or have the firsthand experience with. I don't talk about shit that I haven't had. I talk about not having the shit that I haven't had, so you know I ain't lying about if I haven't had it or if I have.
Right.
I don't talk about places I haven't went. Any of that. Like if you listen to it, it's gonna be real, it's gonna be raw, and it's gonna be authentic. If you want to get to know me, put that first album in and just grow with me. If you listen, you'll get to grow with me. By the time you get to the music that I'm doing now, you gonna know me. Like you gonna know me personally. When you could come up to me and talk to me, and you'll know me.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Everything that's in there is up to date. So you're gonna be able to follow my timeline through the music, because all I talk about is what I'm going through at that moment.
Gotcha.
And I reflect. Everybody reflect, and also people look toward the future throughout their music. But you're gonna be able to hear a chronological order of my life and what I've been through, plus where I'm going and how it affected me. Because even now, like a lot of niggas get on the interviews and they lie. I ain't gonna say they lie, but don't nobody tell the complete, the honest truth. They tell you they tell you what they want you to. Yeah. They think, bruh, I ain't rich. You know what I mean? I done took more losses than W's.
Right.
My whole life. Like, nigga, every time I've had an opportunity to take a step forward, my mama just told me this. It's crazy, because I was wondering. I was like, man, have I always been this way? And I really was thinking about this shit, because I was going through some depression shit and all that shit, but I ain't gonna lie, mentally. So my mom was randomly talking to me about how my son might have ADHD, and she was telling me I had it, and my pops wouldn't let the doctors diagnose me with it, so I had to take medicine.
Right.
But she was like, yeah, you had it, like you were diagnosed with it. And I was like, I was always wondering, like I was straight A's as far as working all that shit, but man, I couldn't sit down, I couldn't shut the fuck up. You couldn't keep me still. Like I wanted to do something. I always wanted to be moving there. When I fuck with people, I learned that how I am now I had a hero complex where I didn't want to leave nobody behind. I don't never want anything on my reputation to be that nigga left me behind. I was your right hand man. Yeah. I was so hell bent on trying to be loyal and make sure that all my niggas got to make it with me, that I missed out on opportunities that
Yeah.
were just for me.
Mm-hmm.
And
I got a question for that though. When it came to that, if you did make that decision, do you think they'd have been cool with it?
do you think
Honestly, like,
do you think they would have been cool with it if I would have chose me?
Yeah, if you'd have chose you and like, yeah, I gotta do what I gotta do right quick. I'm gonna come back.
All right, I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. I experienced with one of my homies. I experienced how hatred and mind you, this is all through my drinking period. So I was seeing a lot of this shit. And a lot of people don't think that I remember the shit that was going on, but I do. You know what I mean? I remember a good bit of it, but I got to see my dog hate on me if I wasn't gonna take him. Like I had a performance and I had a show. It was all lined up, a big, opening up for some big artists, like a big concert event, and I was gonna be the one that went on before Rick Ross walked on stage.
Wow.
And I seized the opportunity that was put in front of me, and my homie didn't. But once I finally got to the point where they was like, all right, well, we want you to do this, open up for this person, my homie felt like, shit, man, I've been rocking with you, keep, looking out for you, watching your back and all that shit, man. I should be right there with you. But wanted to be rapping as well.
Right.
They didn't have no money to get in the studio, didn't have no connections to no studio, didn't have a song written or nothing or none of that. So within 48 hours of me doing that show, I wrote you a song, got you in the studio, and had you on stage with me.
Mm-hmm.
But I seen the aggression in you when I was like, man, I ain't got time. Like, God damn, bro, you gonna leave me? But like nigga, this a chance to. I'm like, shit, bro, nigga, I've been in the studio for 6-7 months to get to this point.
Right.
And you been right there with me watching me do this shit. You could have been asked me to let's do a song, nigga. We could have been performing. It could have been us this whole time.
Right.
But you wait till the last minute and you see this shit evolving into something.
Right.
And now you like, you know what, bro, I want to open up. So
Nah.
I go against my better nature.
Yeah.
Let them open up for me, opening up for somebody else. Like I had maybe 4 to 5 minute slot. I was supposed to do 2 songs. Instead of me doing 2 songs, I let him do one and then I did one.
How old was you at the time?
18, I had just got to Benedict.
Well, you still was young.
I mean, yeah, but that was my first time experiencing it.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's the first time.
now, mind you,
Hold on, that's the first time you should have been your dad. And then
exactly. But see, the problem with it all correlates because the problem is you could have explained that to me.
Right.
If you would have let me know, hey man, look, I'm gonna be stiff on you. So you'll know how to be stiff on them niggas. You don't owe them niggas nothing. I never had nobody to step in and be like, bro, you don't owe them niggas nothing.
Or I think sometimes.
And I probably like you got all right. It might sound like resentment. It ain't resentment now.
No.
Like, I want to clear that.
Yeah.
Like I'm proud of everything that I've learned recently and where I'm at now. But I'm thinking now, speaking on how I was.
Hell
then.
yeah.
I was eager to. I didn't have no brothers growing up, so my brothers was my cousins and all that shit. I didn't have no my pops wasn't at the house, none of that shit. So I was eager for brothers. I always wanted a brotherly love, bro.
Right.
To the point where it made me start just hanging around whoever would show me that love.
Mm-hmm.
So goddamn, when I finally found the solid niggas and thought that was what it was, bro. Every time I got to see something different, and every time I started looking at myself, I'm the common denominator. Do I attract niggas with fuck nigga tendencies that got good hearts, or am I a fuck nigga with fuck nigga tendencies that got a good heart?
Right.
But I wasn't, in my opinion, I wasn't doing nothing. In my opinion, niggas had a hatred of the way the light naturally shined on me, and I was shying away from it because I didn't want my dogs to feel like I thought I was better than them.
I'm glad
if that makes sense.
Stuff, yeah, because like you said, and the part as fathers we need to work on, especially in this time in this society, we need to learn. The stern structure, great. We gotta learn how to be transparency, the communication.
You gotta talk to them boys.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Not just my way, the highway. There's a reason why you're gonna thank me one day, son. While I'm teaching this way. And then, like you said before, it came to because you probably been around since your dad been working and providing. Do what he got to do and be around, besides your cousin, majority of your mom and your sisters, right? So, like what you said is not 18 years old. You know the first thing you said just to me just now? I feel. Compared to, because you think about your emotions, like he might feel, I might hurt his feelings. I'm going to feel like a bad person. Compared to like, no, I'm a good person, But it's my time to shine.
Yeah.
If I lose you over my shine when you don't understand the bigger picture, my nigga, it is what it is.
But all right, so with that being said, the definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over, hoping for different results, and that's why it should. And it's sad to say, it shouldn't have taken another nigga needing to say that to me,
right,
for me to wake up and believe it. But I think it took it to my brother. Shout out, Dunn.
Yeah.
Like, this is my older cousin that was raised in the house with me, but this is my blood. This my brother to the death. Like.
Facts.
Him, Malik, we was all raised. We first cousins. Our mamas and sisters, but we was all raised in the same house.
Right.
So, man, it took this nigga. And shout out to him because I needed it. I didn't know how much I needed until maybe 4 or 5 months ago. Mm-hmm. But he called me and he was like, "Hey man, I want to apologize to you." I was like, "For what, bro?" He was like, "Hey man, for not telling you that you don't owe these niggas nothing, bro. Mm-hmm. Like all these, like, bro, you done did for everybody.
Yep,
you done did it.
We talked about the last episodes. Please go check that out on YouTube. People
for
podcast.
Sure.
When we was talking about when you said, I think it was on your birthday, a year ago, 2 years ago on your birthday, and you said I don't think you said nobody showed up or something like that. Cause you said your birthday like on New Year's, right? Around that time.
Yeah.
Because you said when it come to your homies, you'll go
all out. You know yeah, so, sure. No matter what level we was at. Honestly though, bro.
That is who you are though.
And now I'm, because you gotta, if you know who the people was, like everything going good and pretty much all of my guys, and pretty much all my guys' lives. Yeah. Everything is finally.
Oh yeah.
Everybody done put in that work to get where they needed to be.
Hell yeah.
I'm proud of it, but I started looking at it like, you got, when they say reasons and seasons, lessons and blessings.
Right.
I always looked at it like I was a blessing, but sometimes you are the lesson.
Yeah.
So this might, in my opinion, and I don't feel salty about it or nothing like that, because I'm finally growing into my own shit. So I'm good over here. But I finally realized, like, sometimes you the person that don't get to go. Like, if that path might shoot off quicker, sometimes you might be the one that didn't fit that picture.
Yeah.
That don't mean that they left you behind and no shit like that. No. That just mean that whatever they got or whatever this situation is presenting for itself don't align with where you either at or where you going. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now I'm starting to look at it like, okay, well now my shit falling into place. And I think the only hurt that set in was how long I sat around trying to make sure we all made it for what I felt at the time was for nothing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, so, but you'll be able to hear all that. You know what I'm saying? You listen to each album, the mixtape, and then the last one was Toxic Ass Love Story, and that was probably the story of the last 3 to 5 years from the start of COVID up until now. I believe that will be. That's what that covered, and I'm about to make sure I re-release it to get it everywhere else. But it's still up on Apple Music, YouTube, I think Spotify.
You got to send me that one you said on. I don't want to say it wrong. Correct me. Auto Mac or something like that. You said
Audio Mac. Yeah, that's the mixtape.
Send me that so I can put it in there. But I think too though, bro. When I learned it. I knew, and sometimes I still went against the grain. Right, like it's the difference between your close friends and your best friends. Your close friends is one that probably be around you all the time. Your best friends got your best interests. You know what I'm saying?
It's different when you're in the streets.
I know. So like, we come to me, like my best friends. I miss these niggas all the time, but they in DC and Virginia doing their thing. Mm-hmm. I'm happy for them.
Yeah,
married, everything. Both of them ain't got kids yet. I need my nephews yet. Shout out to Charles and Justin.
Shout out to Charles and Justin.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not that we all gonna get used. Like we using each other right now.
Yeah.
But we both not abusing each other, but just used. You know what I'm saying? It's not the point where it's like I see people like I've been plenty of times, like, especially like back in the day when I was Chestnut, 5 points back in the day. Man, it was wild back then.
Yeah.
So like back in the day, right? When I used to get these people in the club for free, hey, they'll call me when, hey, you going out tonight?
Man.
Hold on. You going out tonight? Yeah. Hey, let me know you out there, right? All that good stuff. Then watch this. COVID happened. Nobody calling me no more.
Sound about right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey man, No, ain't nobody. But I knew that.
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised because I knew how I met y'all. Y'all met Chestnut. Y'all don't know Daniel.
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's just what it is. Time's going to expire. Or sometimes when it comes to somebody, the ignorance too. Like I said, my favorite saying, everybody wants to be understood, not understanding. So I'm a very understanding person.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense. You need to put that on the shirt or something.
Yeah. So when it comes to that, I understand that you might be ignorant to what a good person is. Because it took me to move out my hood to understand good friends. I used to hang with people that still want to fight, just like, grabbing girls' butts and all that stuff. Like then when I move here, and I meet these new people, I don't know nobody, so I got to observe. So back in where I came from, if you say something I don't like, you're going to fight. That's just what it was in the projects. And then when I came here, I was like, hey, who the hell you think you're talking to? Bro, I'm just being honest with you. And I had to get used to that, get comfortable that honesty is just honesty and not hurt. You feel me? And then once I got used to that and we all became friends and became cool, it felt so good to be honest. And then it's free then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Can you imagine you got to tiptoe because you want to...
You want to piss the wrong people off,
right,
man.
You gotta
Nobody
do
in their
that,
feelings,
bro.
man.
When you could just
Fuck
be
that
like,
shit. Yeah.
I'm like, you just say whatever. It's all good. It's all love. It's just honesty and holding each other accountable and respect each other, bro. And then everybody is building with each other and want everybody to grow and see what you got going on. You fucking up or hey, I don't care what. She bust your window. Well, you actually admit cheating on her. I ain't gonna. You know what I'm saying? And that's to be an accountability. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's a lot of. I mean, like I said, we're gonna have to do what's a.
Oh yeah.
But it's a couple. A lot of stuff throughout the story, like when it's personal people that concerned that's in my own household and shit like that, I can speak on it. But when it come to the bigger life events that happen with specific people, I need them to be present.
Facts. Hell
so they can speak for themselves. But
you know we got the platform here.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Who's your favorite artist of all time?
Damn, that's tough.
You can give me two, but give me one. Then I'm gonna ask a question from that, and then give me the other.
I don't know.
You don't know who your favorite? So if you was in a cave right now, bro, you had to list to one artist for the whole year. Like you can renew your vibe. You can renew the contract after.
I don't know. It was Tip.
What happened? So if it ain't Tip, who was number 2 before Tip then?
I don't know, bro.
All right, let's just say for instance Tip, right? We're doing the Mount Rushmore, but it's not really Mount Rushmore. It's 4 spots, but you got to go from 4th place, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st, right? What you think the best his albums? What's your favorite? But go from your least favorite to your favorite.
To your eyes?
Yeah. Give me your 4th one, 3rd, 2nd place, 1st place.
I don't know. Shit. What was it? What is it? Trap music.
Trap music. All right.
I put that at number 4.
All right. Fire. The band that all bands, all hood bands.
Paper Trail at 3.
That's my shit right there.
T.I. versus T.I.P. at 2.
I can see. I knew you was gonna. I thought you could put.
And King at 1.
So Urban Legend in there?
I thought I said urban. No, I said trap
music.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Well, you can do your 5 then. That could be 5. I
would move T.I. versus T.I.P. down to like 4.
Okay.
And move Urban Legend, Trap Music 5, Urban Legend 3. No, I would put Trap Music and Urban Legend at 5 and 4.
Okay. Cause I knew you go. Really,
King number 1.
I thought you
Paper
said T.I.P.
at number 2 and T.I. versus T.I.P. at number 3.
The reason I thought you were gonna probably put them at 1 and 2 and T.I. versus T.I.P. I could see far as when you said something about the reflection when you and your son, and that type of energy of like, well, especially what he was going through at the time, or whatever.
Waking up and learning, having that war within itself.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
I'm still going through that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, that's a real stage and people like. I don't know if everybody experience it, but it's sometimes it's hard.
If you want to grow
as a young, especially for the young ones, for my young niggas, bro, don't be overly loyal to
Talk to him.
To everybody. Don't loyalty isn't a gift you extend to everybody. Just because you done been around somebody for a couple years or you fuck with them for everybody don't deserve your loyalty.
Right.
Like, and don't ever make them feel like you could. It's all right to, you know what I'm saying, embrace people and show them that, you know what I'm saying, you're a good person. But everybody don't deserve your friendship.
Right.
If you could reach them and you can impact them, you know what I'm saying, do what you're supposed to do. Try to teach them. Each one teach one, or each one reach one.
Hell yeah.
But you could extend your goodness without extending the loyalty to overextend your goodness. Mm-hmm. Show everybody some love if you can show some love, but at the end of the day, protect what you got going on, protect yourself, protect your family, and what's important.
Facts.
Ain't nothing in these motherfucking streets, bro. I done been out here a long time, and it ain't shit out there, motherfucker. But
he ain't lying, y'all. Riding the bike.
Now they killing kids and shit. Like the niggas I grew up around and the OGs that we looked up to, they had it was a line.
Yeah, it was a
that you didn't cross.
Though. It was like a community.
You know what I mean? And the shit that I'm seeing, nah.
I think the thing that changed came like with social media. When
it's popular to be the killer now.
Oh hell!
I mean, it's always. Don't get me wrong. It's always. So I'm not gonna blame the young nigga because I had a situation where I caught a young nigga in the store with a switch and a drum hanging out his pocket, and you know, hey man, why you got you brother? It's legal, open carry. We good now. I'm like, hey bro, you think that they passed that law so y'all could just so you think that was a benefit to you? In my opinion, you know
right.
But I don't be trying to be a preacher, but when certain shit just start making sense, I gotta speak on it. So I'm like, hey, look, bro, you do realize they've been killing unarmed black men for the past, I mean forever, but it's been publicized for the past couple of years, especially during COVID, where we got to see more TV because we was at home and shit, with nothing else to do. So now that you realizing they killing unarmed black men and they starting to trying to hold them accountable for it, what's the best way for them to get out of having to worry about the black men being unarmed?
Right.
Let them open carry. Now I know you had a gun on you.
Yeah.
Cause you stupid enough to, hey man, I got it. But you think that you having that shit out scaring some niggas. It might be scaring some niggas, but it ain't scaring the people you need to be having. The ones who would, I think, the ones who look at us like they scared of us, you need to show them a reason to be scared of you.
Right.
Like stop trying to be friendly. Hey man, I'm no threat. Cause they already look at you as a threat. So all right, let me let you know I'm one of the ones you're gonna have to put down. You gonna have to put me down, cause I ain't going for none of that. All that switch shit don't scare me. For the most part, most of the young niggas who got that type of shit on their guns with the 30-round drum, you need that. You need that cause you ain't got no aim.
Right.
You ain't been to the gun range one day in your life. Mm-hmm. So you gonna get that and you gonna shoot up the whole block, man. Pat House and everybody else. Cause you ain't got no aim, but you wanted a cool looking gun.
I was working at the armor truck, right? And you know, when I started, they start you out with the revolver or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, once you get that year, you go get your own gun, whatever. So everybody had Glocks and stuff, and somebody had a Taurus, whatever. And then the old school dude, right, he still had his heavy ass revolver. Like, why you got that gun? He said, bro, all I need is one bullet.
All you need is one.
That's all he said. All I need is one bullet.
Old school told me the same thing and showed me why.
And he said, and my shit don't jam.
And it motherfucking don't jam. You can put it in the water, in the lake, it don't matter. That bitch coming out blowing.
He said, and my shit don't jam. That's why I got this.
Yeah.
So this last question, man, I ask everybody now. What would you tell yourself now? What would you tell the young self you?
Shit. Like 18, 17-year-old me? Or...
Yeah, the 18 you, that far as like you said about that situation when you had to perform, like that not that performance, but that time.
That era.
Yeah.
I would tell me what I know I needed. I always needed to hear that. I don't owe nobody nothing. Mm-hmm. Like, it's all right to tell people no. It's all right. It's okay to do you. Mm-hmm. Like, don't feel like because somebody did something for you or looked out for you that you owe them your life or you owe them your loyalty or your respect or anything forever, because people will abuse it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you do me a favor and it's a favor that really means something to me. If I'm one of them loyal niggas, I'm gonna feel like I owe you my life.
Fact.
And even if you slip up and I see something shady, I'm gonna try to, because I know you did me that solid.
Right.
But after a while, if you done seen that same type of behavior over and over, like, hey, just because that motherfucker did you a favor, and it might have been a life-saving favor, that don't mean he get to fuck you over for the rest of your life.
Right.
You ain't got to bend over and take all that bullshit just because that motherfucker pulls you out the way of a bullet.
Right.
You know what I mean? Bro, you wouldn't be here without me. You got some niggas that'll hold on to you and they hold on to you by what that one thing that they feel like they did for you. So you don't see it in them movies and shit like that. And that metaphorically happens in a lot of situations. I got people that done went to prison or went to jail that had a nigga look out for them and keep them safe, or caught somebody on the yard who's trying to, and then come home and feel like you owe them the world. And a lot of, if you ain't mentally strong enough, which I'm realizing right now, and I probably wouldn't have said this a couple years ago, but I wasn't mentally strong enough to be like, hey, bro, all right, we even, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you good. If you still feel like I owe you that, we can fight. You know what I mean? Fuck you. Nah, I'm done. I'm done. Right. You know what I mean? You done did. So I would tell myself, for starters, trust, because I done had some good women that I really should have listened to. But I was so worried about getting some pussy outside the house. I'm telling you, that shit is dangerous. You feel me? But trust the motherfucker that lay with you. Don't all these niggas, the niggas that you running with is cool, but they don't go get in that bed with you at night. They don't make sure that you get up in the morning and see your own alarm and shit. If you got one of them, listen to her before you step out the house. That's what I would say.
Thanks.
And I had one at the time. I got one now. You know what I'm saying? I always kept a good woman because I had, whether I knew it or not, I had a good teaching. I had a good showing of what a good woman was. So you couldn't even be with me if you wouldn't. My mama was a wife. Like, so you got to show me some of that. So, you know what I mean? I would just tell myself, hey, bro, trust the ones that are closest to you, specifically. In like word for word, trust the ones closest to you. And whatever that meant to me at that time, I think I would have got the picture. And also that I don't owe nobody nothing. Right. You know what I mean? I done did more than enough. So.
Facts. And like what OGP Rose told me one day on the podcast, man, the most powerful word is 2 letters, y'all. No.
Yeah.
So we out, man. We don't pay no bills, but we better get some refills. Appreciate you.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, brother.
Quad.
Smile on their face like right now. Yeah. Cheese. Me too. I took my brothers and sisters right up to the top with me. Know my mama no proud of me. Who I was, could've made it, I am who I'm proud to be. I just started a dynasty. If you loud up, then you better get on me. Don't run like lanes and don't hang with no phone. I draw the location, go ahead, pull up on me. My shooter, my chopper, I'm ready like Tone. I took my brothers and sisters right up to the top with me. Know my mama no proud of me. Who I was, could've made it, I am who I'm proud to be. I just started a dynasty. If you loud up, then you better get on me. Don't run no lanes and don't hang with no phone. I draw the location, go ahead, pull up on me. My shooter, my chopper, I'm ready like Tone. I'm at the top and it's only bad bitches invited. My brothers and sisters excited. I open my pad with that pen, ain't no pencil to write it. Predicted this shit on my site.
When that fire starts to burn.